You have been prepared for such a time as this. This is something that has been on my mind this week as I have been grappling with almost this, it's not quite despair, but it feels like all the things that I've worked for are kind of, it's becoming harder and harder to actualize them, to put them out into the world. And that is absolutely due to what's happening in the US right now in response to what's happening in our culture in the US right now and also globally. If you have been someone who's been mission based, I know I graduated from college from Princeton University, and I wanted to do something that aligned with what I felt was my life's purpose, which for me was I wanted to help people. And at the time it was I wanted to help women. I wanted to help them feel loved and to love themselves. And I was doing it through sexuality, conscious pleasure, celebrating the divinely feminine. And that to me wasn't associated with traditional expressions of the feminine. I myself don't really consider myself a traditional woman. I think people perceive me as soft, but I also have a hard, if you know me, I also have a hard side. And I have a quiet power that maybe isn't always associated with as soft and frilly, right? And I think that that's something that was happening in the past few years, is recognizing we were kind of going on different paths. And I was seeing it within the coaching industry and the feminine embodiment sphere, where you have people who are kind of here, and this is where I kind of align with, for simply defining what masculinity and femininity mean to you and expressing it however the F you want to. And then you had people who were going a different route, and it felt like constricting that, right? And creating a different vocabulary for something that's always existed. A version of women putting themselves in their place, essentially. And so I know, like many, I too am arriving in 2025 kind of in shock. What is this reality? Right? Maybe you have been studying science. You are a lover of science like I am. Maybe you have been in school training and you've gotten all your things, right? You've checked all the boxes. You're ready to go practice medicine or do research or go out into the field and write that book. Maybe you are a plus size model and you're like, yes, representation. And then you arrive here in 2025 and it feels like people are doing everything they can to destroy all of the progress that we've made and the future that you have betted your life on. And I've had a lot of moments. In my coaching career and feeling like I want to give up. Some of it was because of the unhealed shame that I was still carrying, and that would always I was butting up against because of being the pussy queen and doing this work publicly, right? Some of it was due to going through abusive relationships. Some of it was, and a lot of it this year is kind of feeling like this year and last, maybe the world doesn't want me. Maybe the world doesn't want or need me and doesn't want or need this work or want to hear about this. Maybe I'm too weird. Maybe my approach isn't mainstream enough. Maybe this isn't needed anymore. I am not needed anymore. But after being banned on Substack, not because of my work with a technicality, but almost getting banned on TikTok because of my work, and losing my Instagram account, my first business Instagram account a couple of years ago. I have a new one now. I have a very small following. If you want to follow me there, you can, though I doubt you'll ever see me in your feed, just subscribe here or to the newsletter. But after all of these roadblocks and constantly feeling like there are people who are trying to make sure my voice isn't heard, which absolutely there were. If you're watching this, fuck you. I'm not quitting. Anyways, I definitely felt like I would though. Instead of quitting, I've decided to change how I view this work. I've been coming at it almost like a sprint. I started this work in my 20s. I wanted to prove to myself and everyone in my life who told me I could not succeed at this, that I could. I wanted to make it. But in the process of healing, I no longer am running a race. And if it is a race, it is a marathon. But I don't even feel like it's a marathon anymore. I'm not trying to win a medal at the end of this. I'm no longer even trying to change the world. I'm no longer here to awaken women to how amazing they are. That's how I started. But how I'm going to continue and finish strong is if I do this for me. If I do it for the joy it brings me, for the joy in knowing that this work is out there and there's someone like me who needs to hear it said in this exact way. So who the fuck cares, whoever doesn't like what I am saying? There is someone out there who needs me to say it. And I need me to say it. I might need to be more strategic with the energy that I have to give. I may need to even push a little harder. I may even need to just show up and not be perfect and be messy and let it be all the things. I may need to release some expectations that I had when I started and allow this new environment to actually bring out something beneficial for me. But I'm prepared. I'm realizing this week I have been prepared for such a time as this. And so have you. Whatever field you're in, even if it feels like there's a million roadblocks, you have in you what you need to keep going. You may need to tweak your mindset or your approach, but don't you dare give up unless you really want to. But my guess is you were called to your mission out of love. For me, it felt like being struck in by lightning. You may need to pour your energy and your heart into it a little bit differently with some boundaries. Diversify your approach. But when you think about everything that your years of preparation have given you and who you have become, can you see that that is exactly the person that we need right now? You are exactly the person we need right now. Yeah, people are attacking science, or they are limiting your ability to be seen doing what you're doing. Fuck them. Show up for those who need you. We are not alone. They don't get to erase your existence. You have been prepared for such a time as this. It wasn't easy getting here. Your strength has already been tested, I know. So let those knees buckle if you need to. Cry, rage, be furious, feel absolutely defeated, and then notice that that's not the only thing you feel. That there's something rising up within you. Like a viper, like a snake, coiled within you. You've got some fight in you still. I'm Unique Bell, and I am here to help you activate that power. So, I hope you'll journey with me. I'm not giving up. I'm showing up differently instead, and I hope you will too. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, then go ahead and check out the links below. Private coaching spots are open, and I'd love to work with you. My private coaching program has 2 tracks. One is intimacy coaching for those who are looking to love themselves better. If you're healing from trauma or abuse, all of us are, or simply wanting to call in your dream relationships, then that is going to be for you. Or if you are working through pleasure blocks and wanting to experience your authentic sexuality and also explore sacred sexuality. And for those who are looking to experience their deeper self, this is the eternal aspect of you, your place of potency, where that drive comes from. And it's not even so much as a push or a drive or a fight, but a sweet allowing. It's the part of you that does not bend when you feel like breaking. It's the part of you that remains whole and intact and optimistic regardless of what is going on in your life. If you would like to experience that eternal aspect of you and allow it to help you actualize your desires and manifest your dreams, then that coaching track will be for you. Head to uniquebelle.com/coaching. Check out the links below to secure your spot or book a 60-minute consultation. If you feel like you fall in the middle, both sound interesting and compelling to you, go with intimacy coaching. They're priced exactly the same. You just get access to 2 different coaching portals, but go with intimacy coaching as my goal in conscious pleasure. My approach to conscious pleasure and relationships is deeply grounded in accessing the deeper self. So you'll get both in the intimacy coaching tract. But I hope you feel inspired. I hope you feel a little bit more seen. I know it's tough going right now. Many of us are trying to find our footing and remain hopeful in the face of incredible loss, cruelty, and just things that leave you speechless. But you've been prepared for this. I know as I look back at my history and everything that I've learned from my training and my own personal practice, I'm now starting to feel like, yeah, there's a reason I felt called to this when I did. It's almost like the universe knew we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more of you. We're gonna need women like you out in that world that's coming up. And so I'm really glad to be me. And I hope you feel that divine placement in whatever field you are in, even if you have to adjust your approach right now. Even if you are not in a field, maybe you are a stay-at-home mom or you're caring for family members. I hope you feel that sweet hug from the universe. You have what you need and we need you. So don't give up. Fuck the rest of them.